y'all doing? This is Donndilla the Great, hip-hop recording artist and host for the new hip-hop TV show called The Corners. This is episode 4, which we will be diving into a favorite group of mine. Now, I never got to be around these guys when they were doing their thing, and that's the Bombsquad.
Who created the Bombsquad?
Who created Bombsquad? Well, I don't know actually who came up with the name.
Keith and the Weirdo, or the Weirdo specifically, was living out by Clean Lake. They was working with a lot of Kansas City rappers, and they was working with Dub Dog. High Rod, Hood Fabulous, introduced me into Keith.
Those two guys had an idea of taking pretty much the hottest rappers in Lawrence,
okay,
in a certain age group, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Put them all together and kind of form like what you would call a super group.
Just, I say the hood created the Bombsquad. Because if you had to go get the best from all locations to form an army, you got to go to each country and get the best out of each country.
Keith, white boy, he was messing with my cousin GQ, you know what I mean, and Dub Dog, and they was, you know, they was doing these little recordings, but he wanted to start a crew, you know what I'm saying, and from there he put together some of the elite artists around Lawrence that was valuable at the time. And I said valuable because there was other elite artists, but some of them wasn't valuable.
Myself, Schizo, Clack, 1010, Nova, Chill, Dub Dog.
I guess when they were talking to the fellas about doing the project, you know, the cats that I already dealt with were like, you know, we don't really want to do the project without Tone. You know what I mean? Or if we would rather Tone be involved in the situation production-wise.
They had the group formed. They felt like they was missing something. Tone said we need to put CASSANOVA on there, and I got that call. I was only supposed to be on one song, murdered it, and then it was a wrap from there. You know what I'm saying?
So Keith came to me one day just out the blue, you know what I mean, and was like, man, I want you to come in and help us produce this Bombsquad project, you know. And at the time, so I looked at it like, you know, whatever, I'm gonna go over here, you know what I mean, opportunity to learn, opportunity to get in the studio, you know, and by the time the album was done, but by the time we produced the album was done, I was all the way 5150, you know what I mean, I was all the way in. I mean, there's now, instead of 2 cats, there's 2 white cats and the black guy, you know what I mean, like that became 5150.
What type of team did you think Tone and Wheel was together as producers?
I think they was alright. I thought they was okay.
Okay.
I mean, they did what they had to do,
right,
you know, in order to survive, but they was alright.
A+. Production, I don't make beats, but whatever it was that they done between the two of them, sometimes, the way I understand, sometimes, you know, the Weirdo did the beat pattern and Tone played the melody on the keys, you know.
It's fun, bro. We was all at the prime of our lives, you know, young, very, very hungry, you know what I mean, and got some crazy beats thrown at us, man, and all the personalities just came out on the tracks. I mean, the first album, truly, it's a classic. Everybody know their hands down. That's why we sold so many units.
For the sake of being a young artist, wanting to do big things, we had a good team behind us. Everybody was positive, and we just wanted to represent Lawrence, Kansas, the Midwest, and we was all ready to go there. You know, we was inspired, we was enthused, and the talent was bubbling over the pot, if you will.
The first Bombsquad album, to me, still to this day, man, is one of my favorite albums I ever done. For one, there was so many different styles of rappers. You know what I mean? There was you had the Dub Dog, who was the rapid delivery Tech 9 type of dude. You had GQ, who was the OG, the best rapper, you know what I mean?
Right.
You had Chill, who brought like a lot of energy on stage. 1010's Jamaican. Schizo sings hooks, you know what I mean? CASSANOVA has a West Coast type of feel. It was like the group Clack was, you know, really to me the best rapper in the group, but like you know, he had a southern draw, you know what I mean? So
Right.
as far as the album came out so eclectic and so different, you know what I mean, than anything anybody had heard before or since, really. You know what I mean? Like, and really, I just think there was like 11 people working on that project. You know what I mean? And that's gonna make for some interesting art. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's my favorite, one of my favorite projects that I've ever worked on. That first Bombsquad album.
Okay.
Struggling to stack a buck, man. In the country it's hard as fuck, man. If not for bad, then I wouldn't have no luck, man. It's so hard to survive. Ain't got no other choices, so I'm down to ride. Now what do I do to save my soul? And at the same time, fall out of control.
Been about my paper since day one, fool. Get up in my way, I have to spray chrome too. Fendi cash, full of cheese, no please. Money just like HIV, people dying for the disease. Trying to grab a house with a lake, gotta have that, you damn right. A spouse, gotta wait with a fat cat that a clam. Type great muscles from a hustle that just won't quit. These Bombsquad affiliates making paper legit.
I'm trying to make it to the top in this game of ballin'. Why these fiends is callin'? Ain't no chickies steady callin'. I'm all in with my homies, escalating to the top. We finally made it, paper chasing, nigga never gon' stop. I want it all. Money, clothes, socks, and drawers. Bad bitches steady jacking when we pause, they fall. Platinum plaques on the wall, I'm allergic to go. Bombsquad on the rise, ballin' out of control.
Ball with me, never gon' stop, never gon' stop. You be rollin' escalate, have a house violate. Ball with me, never gon' stop, never gon' stop. You be rollin' escalate, have a house violate.
Big business by my dollars, baby, ball with me. Stacking y'all mail tall, these my cousins and we. All about determination instead of that player Haitian. Look like my whole nation, all about some paper chasing or a first draft picking. If you ain't chopping chicken through good, bad, and ugly, Bombsquad, pole pimping for my million, my melody. My mind Midwest, my OG have, yeah, my nigga, we the best.
Yeah, I yearn for the day that my passion pays. Every day consumed in a room full of clouded haze. Focus on the mission, and the mission I will accomplish. If it kills me, it will be. Your mission I will accomplish, and I promise you that. Can't wait for the day that the world pumps me. From 103 to BT to European MTV, I'm trying to set the global blaze. Start a global craze, Midwest representing. From Tokyo to San Juan, nigga, ball with me.
Never gon' stop, never gon' stop. You be rollin' escalate, have a house violate. Ball with me, never gon' stop, never gon' stop. You be rollin' escalate, have a house
Steady mobbing while we riding high, drink, holding money, folding, fuckers getting by. I'm still rolling, fuckers like the two. I want the whole pie, no lie, to get the gold down this long bumpy road. Midwest about to explode, let the story be told. Yeah, I put in work to get the cheese. What's up with my jeans? If you like my hustle player, come and ball with me.
I'm bending corners in my truck, man. Struggling to stack a buck, man. In the country it's hard as fuck, man. If not for bad, then I wouldn't have no luck, man. It's so hard to survive. Ain't got no other choices, so I'm down to ride. Now what do I do to save my soul? And at the same time, fall out of control. Ball with me, never gon' stop, never gon' stop. You be rollin' escalate, have a house violate. Ball with me, never gon' stop, never gon' stop.
How do you feel the group was as a whole? You know, the chemistry of the group.
I feel like we were all good writers. We had great production, and it's easy to write. It's easy to write a song with 7 other people.
Okay.
16-bar verses. You know, it wasn't hard to do. If we had any kind of talent whatsoever, writing 8 bars on, for instance, like Ball With Me, that's easy for a group, you know, that deep.
Everybody seemed to be in agreement, you know, that Bombsquad was the face of Lawrence hip hop. Actually,
I give it that.
You know,
as far as chemistry, I don't know. I think it was off the chain. I liked it. I felt the vibe it was giving, but I think we was compared too much to the St. Lunatics at that time.
The first beef I had heard that just kind of kicked things off was between Dove Dog and Keith. Something jumped off between Dove Dog and Keith. Dove Dog.
Hey, yeah, I mean, we was at rehearsals, and that's fucked up. You put me on the spot. But, I mean, but shit, it ain't like.
I mean, you could just say it happened, it didn't happen, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It went down as whatever they think it is. You know
did Dove Dog retaliate back?
It just depends on what you mean by trying to end the fight.
Dove Dog being one of the first artists that Keith worked with for the sake of signed to his label, he had a lot of expectations out of Dove Dog. He wanted a lot more leadership out of Dove Dog.
I mean, Dove, man, he wasn't the strongest link in the motherfucking clique anyway. Actually, he was the weakest link because he was the only nigga that wasn't like us. You know, we all knew each other from the streets and shit, you know what I'm saying? We all fucked with each other from jump, excuse my language, you know what I'm saying?
Truthfully and honestly, Dove Dog, you know, straight to the point. Dove Dog was bullshitting in the rehearsal. You know, he was half-stepping as far as putting his moves and getting into the groove of what we was doing.
Because he stopped, you know, coming to practice and stuff, you know, taking different, you know, flights and stuff. When we taking the flight, he taking the train. You know, it was there. You know, that's the first start.
Okay.
Of you not being there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Big Keith had spent money in Dove Dog by then. He if anybody he did invest money in, it was Dove Dog. And for the shit that Dove Dog was doing over time, Keith was just at that point.
You know, during this practice, you know, tension bubbled over, and I think Dove Dog wasn't quite as respectful as Keith would have hoped for or expected out of him, and you know, shit, it went bad.
Dove Dog would still try to write his verse to another song instead of rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? We had already finished our own verses. He was the only one that didn't finish his verse, and it was time to rehearse because we was waiting for him. We were like, fuck it, you finish your verse at home. And Keith, you know, was like, Dove, man, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you go ahead and do that shit later, bro? Put that down and get into the group, man, and act like, you know, is your verse coming? So when his verse would come, you know, he would act like he was rehearsing, but when everybody else shit, he wouldn't do no overdubs, nothing like that. So Keith told him once, maybe twice. And then the third time, man, this big ass linebacker, I guess he thought he was playing football again, because he moved like he was going after the quarterback. Nigga, and got the quarterback, nigga. And when he got the quarterback, he took the quarterback about 4 feet off the ground, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Had that nigga posted up on the wall. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, had that nigga just like that. Right there, you know what I mean?
Situation is situation. But will make another grown man put his hands on another grown man. You gotta be doing some craziness. You know what I'm saying? You done pushed all the right buttons. And this was the day he decided to slip. He decided to half-ass. And Keith gave him a warning. And after he gave him a warning, you seen that big-ass man who used to be a football player. He moved on that little dude and shook him up real good. Damn near choked the shit. Did choke the shit out of him. I don't know if he almost killed him or not. But he picked him up off the ground, choked the shit out of him. And from there, you know, we all kind of paused and looked at this shit like, hold up now. If you willing to choke this motherfucker, you willing to choke me, nigga. And I ain't finna have this shit, you know. And it slowly but surely started crumbling after that. The truthful and honesty.
The ghost know who to fear. You know what I mean? It's like the bear know who to, you know what I'm saying, who to attack. That nigga knew damn well if he would have went after any other nigga in that group, he would have oops upside the head, nigga, and it would have been curtains for him right then and right there. Cause we was bond, nigga. Half of us was family. You know what I'm saying? Me and GQ blood, Schizo and Chill's blood. You know what I'm saying? Click like 10-10, we all niggas. You know what I mean? So if he would have went after anybody else, it would have been curtains for him. He went after the weakest link. Ghosts know who to scare. You understand what I'm saying? And shit, we don't fuck with Dub. Dub don't ride with us on the plane. I mean, on the trips, on the buses, none of that. This nigga would take the plane, be an outcast, you know what I'm saying? So shit, it ain't like we really knew this nigga. He was just a part of the group, you know what I mean? So, no, we didn't have his back now.
It was encouraging for the sake of we all realized we needed to kick our work ethic up, but it was discouraging because we seen our boss get a little bit out of bounds, you know what I mean? He got outside of his character in that frustration, and it kind of, you know, it spooked a few of us.
We turned around and kept doing our shit. Yeah. And then when it came down to it, after Keith let his ass go, nigga, what'd he do? He come out there and he come do his verse. Yeah, G's up, O's down, nigga. I keeps it real, nigga. That's what happened.
If y'all don't know Keith Loneker, he's a very big man. You know, he's my dude though, and his tension rolled over and frustrations boiled over, and you know, it happened, but it also made everybody realize that if you're doing what you're supposed to do, and from Keith specifically, you know, this ain't what I want to bring out of myself, or I wouldn't want none of y'all to bring that out of me, but shit, we all human, and, you know, grown man shit.
Because we was all like brothers, Keith's just the biggest brother. We all like brothers, truthful and honest. We done did this together. We done slept together in the same hotels, driving on the cars. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll let you have. Hey, okay, you know what I'm saying? So look, we done meshed, just like the local legends is trying to do. We done meshed. You know what I'm saying? And when it all comes down to it, nigga, you gonna mess up money. You ain't really riding with the clique. Keith done spent money, invested in shit as far as Dub Dog was concerned. So, yeah, man, he pushed all the wrong buttons that day, and yeah, Big Keith got him. I don't mean to.
He was the weakest link. Like when we had shows, nigga, the funnest part on the show to me was me being in a car with all these different personalities, driving 16, 18, 19 motherfucking hours away. You know what I mean? Just bonding with each other. This nigga would catch a flight. Be the only nigga to catch a flight instead of riding with us and shit, getting down. His scare ass would catch a flight. Yeah, so yeah, that's why he, you know, he doing it on out, nigga.
To your recollect, who was the first to lead the group?
Well, politically, Dub Dog.
Dub Dog left the group then after them, right?
It wasn't instantly.
Right.
But, you know, he never felt that respect again.
Okay.
Not only from his group members, but from Keith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that had to be a permanent scar on him between their relationship. And again, he was one of the first solo artists that Keith had, you know, signed to the label. So I can only imagine what that did to his mentality. You know, he was kind of frustrated with us as group members too, because he felt like as group members we should have all jumped in with him. You know what I mean? Shit, if one get into it, we all get into it. But it was like, you know, it was our general making an example out of a lack of work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
I could feel.
CASSANOVA, keep it crack as soon as I step up on the scene. I'm looking for a with some apple bottom jeans, 5'5" with a tongue and belly ring. Red bone, French braids, known to do a thing. I started across the club, sipping on a Heineken. Weezy got the driver, and I'ma take the finer free. Baby, what's your name? She said her name was Sharon. I said I love them jeans and the way you wear them. Now what you won't do? She said it's whatever. I'm from the city, boy, can't nobody do it better. I said that's cool, and it sound pretty clever. I'm in the Benz coupe with the black on black leather. middle of the map. And this is how we do it, cause I'm all about my cheddar. She wanna come through, cause I read her when I rap. I knew she was on me from the first time I met her. Talk to me, ma.
I think I like your style, I think I like your swagger. Can you hold me down? Can you be my nugget?
Talk to me, ma.
I think I like your style, I think I like your swagger. Can you hold me down? Can you be
when
my
you're smoking with me, I guarantee your off. You win and you lose, baby, but I ain't never lost. Now bring your sound here, let me break you off. Real perky in that head and feel soft. All I wanna do is little bump and little grind. Smoke a few, maybe sip a little wine. Hit it from the front to the back, now you're mine. Sideways, froggy style, baby, intertwine. You never had it like this, sugar, yeah, I know. Take a deep breath, exhale to let it go. You with a true pure player, that's for sure. Let's play a little game called Nova says so. Now follow my lead, swallow my. Do it like a G, baby girl, just for me. A 10, let me put it in you. It's Mr. Casanova, baby girl, what? Hey, talk to me, ma.
I think I like your style, I think I like your swagger. Can you hold me down? Can you be my nugget?
Talk to me, ma.
I think I like your style, I think I like your swagger. Can you hold me down? Can you be my
Your boy about to blow, I'm on the radio. 6 televisions all up in my 6-fold. Blowing on dough, and I'm still counting more. All of these floors, one roll on 100 spokes. Now the seats, plus Pirelli's on the feet. Call me a freak, I like to eat fresh meat. Yeah, I'm a G, I know getting hard as concrete. Axe on my piece, baby girl, they call me street. I'm from the hood, but I'm misunderstood. Knew I could make it with I think I would. Claim me sorrowful, yeah you should. Look at me now, I'm on top, yeah I'm good. Dropping my top, yeah I know the block is hot. I ain't giving a I ain't got a pocket.
Who was the first to lead the group?
Well, politically, Dub Dog. Technically, I was.
What happened with Chill?
Shit, I don't remember what happened with Chill. Chill wasn't feeling like he. I think from to keep it real, I don't know. Chill can answer this better than I can. That's still my dude. I think Chill wasn't getting on as many songs as he thought deserved. He wanted to get on, and the money issue as well.
So my people said cool, and plus my cuz came with me. You know what I'm saying? So we in the Bombsquad, so we kicking this off. I'm doing my rap. And so at the same time, it was there, but it wasn't there. It's like a boxer. They tell you go out there, man, go ahead and go in this boxing ring, but don't beat him up, but don't whoop his ass. I don't even know what that means. Beat him up, but don't whoop his ass.
Now Chill was the second one to leave the group. After that.
Yes, he was.
What do you think, Chill? What do you think? What the reason he left the group?
Chill is a grimy ass street nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big ups to my boy Chill. And one thing that I learned, expecting to be a leader of the group, is that we was in the situation we was in because we weren't to be led. You know what I mean? We was able to hold our individuality as solo artists until this group situation presented itself, because we all had leadership qualities. And it was hard for somebody like Chill to be led, especially if he didn't think it was going to be prosperous.
Okay.
Especially if he didn't think it had a long-term benefit for himself.
Okay.
And so, again, between him and Keith, tension formed, and they wasn't clicking.
What do you think the group was lacking in making it to the major record labels and getting signed to the majors and everything like that?
I think if anything we was lacking would be from
there wasn't necessarily a blueprint pre-written for what we were doing.
Okay.
When you the first one to break ground, all you got is the road that you paved from there. You know what I'm saying? So all of the methods that we thought were the right methods to use weren't to say that they weren't effective, but they weren't the type of methods that we needed to go to the major level.
Okay.
Personally, what I think was lacking was like, for as business is concerned, was like the promotion and the advertising part of it.
Okay.
It was probably just it was just money issues that wasn't being addressed. You know what I mean? As we selling all these units, doing all these shows, but y'all keeping all this motherfucking money. You know what I mean? And that was the problem. You know, that wasn't a part of the deal. You know what I mean? We, you know, of course, shit, from the jump, we was all hungry, so we willing to do whatever. You know what I mean? We got this big ass dude acting, doing all this thing, ex-NFL football player, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Invested in us, so it was cool. Out of good faith, I love the man for that, out of respect. But then I'm a man as well, and I gotta eat, nigga. I got shit to do. My other niggas got kids to feed, so shit. You know what I mean? We done already agreed on something. Now pay us. After that, the group collapsed.
When I think of the Bomb Squad, I think of Casanova, GQ, Schizo, and Clap.
That's the Bomb Squad that I formed, that I put together, and I signed. You know what I mean? That's a whole on my label, In the Middle ENT.
What was your mentality going into the second Bomb Squad album?
Well, I had just did the Yard Sale album, and it was a mediocre success for an independent stage. And I got deals offered to me, and from the deal that I got offered to me, I took that deal and ran with another deal, and I ended up forming my own company out of that deal. You understand what I'm saying? And instead of me doing another album, solo album, I convinced my partner to let me sign the Bomb Squad. Because I had so much fun with them dudes, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot easier to do than by yourself, for one, when you got 4 different personalities and 4 niggas to come up with the hook or whatever. It was a lot easier and a lot funner because I didn't want to be on the road by myself. You know what I'm saying? Which is something I don't say I regret, but it was a bad business decision. Let's put it that way. But I did it, man. I did it out of faith. I signed them brothers, gave them a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Put a lot of money into the project, and I mean, we did our thing.
That's good. That's good, man. My last question is, can you tell the listeners out there, why did the Bomb Squad have to stop making albums?
The reason why we ended up stopped doing music altogether is because one of my men was murdered. That's Clack, Anthony Vital. You know what I mean? And without him, there's no more Bomb Squad. I mean, it's Bomb Squad for life embedded in my soul. But, no, can't nobody else represent that name or nothing else unless it's us just saying it, something in the song. But we won't get together and do the more.